Welcome back to Sailwind, everyone, and thanks for joining me for a Sailwind updates recap episode. So something a little bit different on the channel today. You're joining me still on a DAO, but for those of you who are familiar in the game, we are not in the Emerald Archipelago anymore. We are actually in the Alank region, and that's solely for the purpose of this episode. Because one of the features that I wanted to highlight here is only available in the Alank region. So what we're going to do is going over the updates that have happened over the last, I'm going to say 2 months. So from early March 2024 to end of April 2024. Let me focus on the docking real quick here. And we're gonna get started. So we're starting with the update 0.23, which was released early March, and this one introduced the cargo cart service, which is the little dude that you can see over there with his cart, and we're gonna play with him in just a second, as long as we're all moored into the dock. There we go. My sail is all folded, all good. There we go. Welcome to Gold Rock City, everyone. So, cargo update. Whenever you're gonna get close to one of those guys, there is a little pop-up that will come up here, which allows you to hire cargo transport. And so I've loaded one of my very old saves, as I said, where I have a little bit of money. You could tell it was very early in my Sailwind career, because I'm at what? 1400 reputation. I've got a 10% retail discount, and I still carry the manual. So that should tell you something. So anyway, let's just take some mission at random here. With like a few quantities. So pork 6, very good. We're gonna take that. I really don't care where this is going. We're probably not gonna go there anyway. I'm gonna take blue tobacco, green tobacco, just to have like quite a significant number of boxes. So prior to 0.23, what you had to do is carry those boxes one by one, try to orient them, and then load them on into your boat. Now you just have to hire your cargo transport, and you get that little pop-up letting you know that now you can now interact with your cargo. And when you get closed, you will see a new option. So you can pick up as usual with F or left click, but R or the right click will load your pork or your case or your good into the inventory system, and each box or each piece of good will cost you some money. So right here I'm the Alank region, so I'm gonna have to spend some Alank clients and 1 Alank client for this box. So let's go ahead and let's grab all of those just at once, and then let's say we want to load our boat. Sorry, you get in your boat, activate the inventory, and then you can see all your items are here. I believe that if you have anything in green, highlighted in green, it's because it's part of a mission, and anything that is highlighted in red, it's because it's part of a trade. But let's confirm that. Let's buy some small stuff here so that we can still load. Let's get some medicine, and then we're gonna then right click, boom. So you see medicine, the cost was 2. So the cost you pay to the trade is probably similar to the price you pay for each piece. So actually medicine is in no color. So if you have a trade, is in no color. And there you go. You click on it and you recover it. You can then load it onto your boat, get on with the next piece of cargo, like so, and just keep going. And as you can see, they all pop up totally straight, which make your loading experience all the better. I'm thinking that my I want to be a little bit further. Much better. So yeah. So there you go. And you know, if you were unloading from your boat, you can do the same. And then after that, you just have to pop open, and then boom, just load them out. Very, very cool feature. Love it. You can also keep things in inventory for a longer period of time. Let's say if I had limited space in my boat and I wanted to go to another island and keep something in the capital city, in Gold Rock City, I could do that and then find them back when upon my return. So that is really cool as well. So that's really the main feature of 0.23, and it works very, very smoothly. Check out my episode 12 of the Ocean Journey. I'm experimenting with that for the first time, and out of over 20 bucks, I think I'm struggling only with one. So, all right, buy my book. The second feature of the update 0.23 was the autosave feature. So you can see now you can set what is the interval between the different autosave. You can go anywhere from 5 minutes, 15, 30, 60 minutes when sleeping. Really cool. I just noticed that one. Very, very cool. And only on game quit, which I think was the case before that update. It's very, very nice to have autosave, even though the game is still very stable. I think in my whole Ocean Journey I had like one bug that I kind of triggered by trying to explore one of the islands in the Emerald Archipelago. But the game is overall stable, still very nice to have an autosave feature. The last two component of that 0.23 updates were related to your boat, so both a better recovery and a better sinking. I guess a better sinking and then a better recovery. So for those of you who've played prior to that update, I believe you were losing 100% of your cargo when your boat was sinking. That's not the case anymore. Most of your cargo is always going to be recovered. After you recover after sinking, you're going to lose a small percentage of that cargo upon respawning on the port, but the percentage of cargo you're going to lose is going to increase the further away you are from the port you're respawning into. And why I think that feature is in is because right now you cannot cheat the system anymore. Before, if you were struggling to find your destination, you would actually be respawning the closest capital from where your boat has sunk. Not anymore. Now you're going back to the port you left from, and it can be any port, not only the capital. So no more cheating. And then the last update on that sinking front is that you can now you need more water to actually sink your boat, and you also have increased hull noise to try to anticipate when you're getting into trouble and are about to sink. Couple of more highlight for this 0.23 update. So better docking, and I'm gonna be this one. I'm gonna be able to demonstrate it. I wasn't able to demonstrate the sinking because I am not. I have no idea how to sink. But now you should be able to push yourself off from the dock, and I think you cannot do it here because it's not like it's like a wall. It's not really a dock as such, so never mind. I wanted to be able to demo that one, but I guess not, and that's fine. But now, so before, right, you always had to stand and then push off your boat, right, from the dock itself. Not anymore. Now you can actually do it while you're inside the boat, which you know, avoid the whole trying to get back into my boat on time, especially when I'm fully stocked up. So that's pretty cool. Other updates in 0.23. Okay, so now let's say we were owning the capital ship over there, right? The Sandbug, and we wanted to take a tour in our dock, so we were owning both boats. If we were leaving any items on the on the capital ship before sailing in our dough, we wouldn't find them back when we come back. Now they will still be there, so that's very cool as well, and they won't be like scattered everywhere as it used to be. Some things that I have not been able to experiment with is an easy attack with the big ships, and that's thanks to a change in the drag physics. Other points are some things that we did experiment is that those lanterns are now off during the day and they turn on at night, so that's very, very cool. And you can now change the sails you own when you go to the shipyard. So before you had to sell them and then purchase new sails to be able to change the color. Now you can actually do it with the sails that you have already purchased, so that's very cool as well. There was one patch to the 0.23 update, which was a patch 0.23.1, which introduced improved bow splash effects and a new water spray effect when your boat is crashing into the waves. We're gonna take the DAO on a quick tour later, and we'll be able to experiment that. So that was it for the update 0.23 and patch note 0.23.1. Now for the update 0.24, I'm actually going to bundle the update 0.24 and 0.24.1 patch into one update. And one of the first things that we are now able to do, let me just deactivate. Alright, I'm going to stop loading my cargo. There we go. And I'm gonna try to find my lantern, which is here. You can now refill those lanterns, and depending on the type of lantern you're playing with, you need either oil or a new fresh candle. So let's see if we're able to find those somewhere in the market of Gold Rock City, and I assume, yeah, it should be with the lanterns. There you go. So here, because we have those Alank specific Alank lanterns, we can only buy candles. But in the Emerald Archipelago, I am able to buy oil as well for my lanterns there. So very cool. Another thing that it would have been very helpful for me in Firefish Lagoon is there is now always a mail mission or several mail missions between all the ports that are connected to the city you're in. So right now I'm in Gold Rock City, right? So I'm having one mail mission to Albacore Town, one mail mission to Neverdeen, one mail mission to Alchemist Island, and then one to Oasis, one to Alank, and one to Alndilam. May not pay much, but still brings a little bit of reputation. So let's try to grab this one. Yeah, 69 Alank Lions for a mission to Oasis. That doesn't pay much, but this is what the mail look like. So it's very light, takes a bit of space, but it's very, very cool. So yeah, mail delivery. And then the big one for 0.24, as we are enjoying the end of the day here, is player movement. So you can now walk, as I am doing here, and as you can see, it's very slow. You can also run, which is slightly faster, right? And then you can sprint by pressing shift. Now what you notice right away is that when I press shift, I am consuming water. And yes, that's one of the big changes with player movement. Sprinting now costs you water, and your bar of water is actually going to decrease quite significantly. So yeah, just be mindful. It's gonna change. Trust me, it is gonna change the way you're playing the game, 100%. The other thing as well is that falling off your boat never used to be a big deal because you could just sprint and swim again. Well, now if you want to sprint underwater, it's gonna cost you a lot of water, but also a lot of your nutrition bar. And so again, please keep that in mind when you're swimming. And I think there is also some additional movement for going up and down underwater, but I'm not too sure what key bindings are. So let me check. Maybe I can find this here. No. Oh, okay, right. So if you press left control, you're going down, and if you press what? And if you press well, I don't know what you need to press to go up, but left control definitely bring you down. Let's see what could bring us back up. Left control, caps lock, jump maybe. Oh yeah, jump. So jump is bringing you back up, which can be very useful if you fall off your boat at night. Yep, I've done that. And then you're in the water, you have no idea where is the surface, so that's gonna be very, very helpful as well. So as you can see, I'm sprinting right now, and I am using most of my water. So very cool. It's gonna make it a bit more difficult, but I am very, very happy with those changes. It brings an additional survival element to the game. Alright, now on to 0.25 update, and the whole reason why we are back in Gold Rock City in the middle of the ocean journey. Before the 0.25 updates, when 5 or 6 p.m. would hit, as you can see, the market closes down, right? Let me grab my lantern, because that would make it better for you guys. If I can find where I actually left it. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, the market is closed at night, so if you're arriving from somewhere else at night in any town and you're struggling, you're low on supplies, you actually need to wait the night, and that night can be extremely painful. But not anymore. In some of the cities, so for Alank region, it's Gold Rock City where we are, Neverdeen and Al Nilem, so 3 of the town in that region, you can actually now find a tavern. And you're supposed to be able to spot the tavern because it's supposed to have like green flag. So the business office has a blue flag, the shipyard has, I don't remember what type of flag, and then here we go, green flag. As you can see, this is our tavern. Hello guys. So cool. This is so cool. So you can actually buy some food, buy some drink, which seems quite cheap. And then you have a further shelf with more supply, and you can also rest until the next morning for 21 Alan clients, and then that will refill all of your 3 bars basically. Can we sell stuff to this guy? We can also sell stuff to this guy. Let me sell him the map then. Yeah, I don't need it. So that's very cool to be able to sell, and so that's just amazing. And in the update notes, Rolion does mention that this is gonna pop up on other regions very soon. So that's amazing. That's a great addition to the game, great addition to the experience, and also I would say this one is making it a little bit easier to plan and adjust based on the conditions that you're meeting at sea. So we're gonna pay the 21 Alan client, and we're gonna wake up the next day and go over the last few patches of 0.25. So the speed at which you're actually sleeping in the tavern is very similar to where your boat is docked, so it's very, very quick. And another feature of this update is that when you have when your boat is anchored, even if you're at sea now, that's going to speed up as well the time that you're the time at which time pass by when you're sleeping. So that's very, very, very cool. Another thing that is going to be amazing is it is now extremely smooth to enter and exit your boat, and that's really cool, because before I would like fall between the dock and the boat all the time, and now it seems that I really need to try to actually fall. So that's gonna make cargo loading an even smoother experience, and that's pretty much all for the last 3 updates. I am gonna release the mooring lines here, and we're gonna get on our way and see if we can experiment with those new waves effects following 0.24 update. I'm gonna you know, it's interesting, guys. So this bow is very simple, right? It's just one sail, and I like it so much. When you start in the Atlantic region, and yes, you have the pressure of getting your reputation up and making money and completing mission, but the overall sailing experience is so smooth. All right. And look at that. So we're gonna, this is now more realistic, how the bow is crashing into the wave and the splashing effect. We're gonna get out of Gold Rock City real quick, see if we can catch slightly more waves. So needless to say, I totally botched that save, but I hadn't touched it in like 3 months. Again, that was the very, very early days of my Sailwind journey here, and hi. This is so cool. This game is so cool. Let's try to catch some speed. And so yeah, as you can see, we slept in the tavern, so now all our... this is awesome. And for 19 Island Client? Sounds like a good deal if you ask me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you can see the splashing is definitely more realistic and more present than it used to. So that's really cool. Alright guys, episode 13 of our ocean journey has been recorded and is due this Friday. So as we continue our exploration of the Emerald Archipelago, I hope you enjoy this video, and until next time, I see ya.